And the way we experience the earth element is in our physical body. The whole of our body is like our earth, and it's all about making a home within ourselves, feeling comfortable in our bodies, being able to move and process and really get into our physical bodies through our yoga practice. So all yoga, when we practice yoga, is in the physical body. The earth element, or the actual earth element, we really feel it in our skeletal system. That's the part of our body that is connected to that earth element, and also our legs, our feet, our muscles, and also the process of elimination as well. So anything that's like that downward force, that letting go. So we're going to build a nice strong body today. We're going to build stability and strength in the earth element by building a firm foundation. And keywords for your earth element are roots, survival, grounding, stability, trust, solidity, your food, matter, bones, and your sense of smell. That's also linked to the earth element as well. Instinct, boundaries, and manifestation. So all about finding a sense of belonging here on this earth. And there are lots of things you can do to connect to your earth element. Going out into nature, walking, taking time to feel the ground underneath your feet when you walk. You can press your feet down onto the earth and feel as though that you're massaging Mother Earth with your feet, and then feel that love coming back up through the earth to you. And there's one thing about nature is it never rushes. It really takes its time. So that will be one of the focuses of our session today, is to really, really take your time. So your earth element in balance is very stable, steady, rooted and patient, very solid. Out of balance, you can feel a bit disconnected, a bit discombobulated. You could feel fearful or stressed. Or you could feel lethargic as well. You could feel tired and lethargic. So when we work with the elements, we try to bring everything back into balance, build more security, and help you build your trust in life. So with all that said, I'll keep talking throughout the class and the session. I'm going to invite you to come up to your feet. Sorry, Charlotte, you just sat down. And we shall get moving. So as always, I invite you to look after your bodies and just bringing your feet to hip distance and just begin rocking along the soles of the feet. But usually we press the soles of the feet down, but today we're going to let the toes and the heels lift off the mat. And just taking that journey along the soles of the feet, lifting the toes, lifting the heels. And then bringing the heels down and just begin that rocking, moving backwards and forwards. And as you move, notice your skeleton, your skeletal system, and the different joints of the body, how everything connects. And then we're just going to start moving from side to side. And we notice how everything is connected. Everything links together. And we're going to begin circling around, creating that lovely spherical shape. And as you move, begin to engage your core muscles, your inner strength. You're really feeling the soles of the feet spread like plates, supporting you. And we'll go the other way as well. So just making a home for ourselves within the physical body, getting comfortable, becoming grounded. And you can imagine that you're standing somewhere on the softest, most nourishing grass. And it's holding you there. I think we'll come into a place of steadiness, just let the body stop moving. And then anchor the balls of the feet down and just begin to lift your heels. Stretching out the toes, arch of the foot. And then we're going to begin just shifting weight. Transferring weight between the hips. Feeling the muscles in the legs beginning to engage. Quads. Okay. And then place the heels back down on the mat. Pop your hands onto your hips, circle your hips a few times. And the earth element also relates to the root chakra, the Muladhara center, which is right at the base of the body. And the two things, the element of earth and that center, that part of the body, are very, very closely related. Okay. Take your hips now into a figure of 8. As you move your figure of 8, sink into your knees and into your legs. Feel a strengthening as you mobilize the body. And then we're going to change the direction the other way. Then let the hips stop moving. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Take a nice big deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let those shoulders relax down and sink down into your knees, feeling the pressure down into your legs. Move the shoulders forward, lift them up, and begin circling. So it's as though we're releasing any baggage, anything heavy, anything no longer needed. We're letting go of anything that we've been carrying on our shoulders. So we're going to work with the essence of a deity in our class today. As we move a little bit further along in the class, we're going to work with the elephant Ganesh. And Ganesh, the deity Ganesh, start to lift your right shoulder and then your left, is these deities are archetypal. So the archetype of Ganesh is the earth, in that earth energy. When I was writing the course last week, I was telling my housemates about Ganesh. And I've got a big coat stand in the corner of the room. And the coat stand crashed to the ground. Too many coats. And it just reminded me about how we really carry our baggage around with us. We let our obstacles get in the way. And so today we're going to be moving some obstacles as well. Lift your elbows. Some space into the side of the body. Create some big circles. Some nice earthly shapes. And we'll just swing the arms through and underneath. So our physical bodies are ours. So today's practice as well is very much in the physical body. So as you move your arms in this way, stretch your fingers away from your palm. Notice your breath. Breathing in and out of the nose. Lovely. Take it back to your elbows again. Big, strong movements. Really feeling the body, the physical body. And then we'll come back to the shoulders. I've got more space there now. Let your shoulders relax down. Give your hands a bit of a shake out. Give your arms a bit of a shake. Give the neck a bit of a shake as well. Swap over, give the whole body a bit of a shimmy and a shake out. The best ways to refresh your body's energy system is just to move in a way that suits you. Really let go. Lovely. Fantastic. So we've activated our physical bodies now. We're going to move and do a few movements from the foundation sequence. So again, just begin rocking backwards and forwards. But this time we're really beginning to take that awareness down towards the earth, to the soles of your feet, and just notice that boundary of your body, the skin on the sole of your foot, even the muscles and the bones in your legs. And this practice allows us to quieten the mind. Come back to standing, refresh your core muscles, lengthen your spine. Notice your toes, the ball of the foot, the arch and the heel, and then just gently lift the arches of the feet and you'll feel the muscles in the legs engage. Breathe out now and lift pelvic floor muscle. So you feel the stability and steadiness in the legs. Breathe in now and let the sternum lift. You're lengthening your spine. Beautiful. Lift your shoulders towards your ears. Circle your shoulders back and down and let your shoulders relax. Take a few deep breaths in and out of the lungs. And let the crown of the head grow tall. So we arrive to Tadasana, mountain pose. Pose of the earth, standing steady, calm, and still as the mountain. You're going to stretch the side of the body, so just let your right palm come out in front of the navel. Take your left palm overhead, so both palms are facing. Breathe in as you lengthen your spine, really staying in that physical body, and come over into a sideways stretch. Let your right shoulder just relax. Press down into the sole of your left foot. Take a few breaths in and out so you feel the expansion in the ribs on the left. Lovely. You're going to breathe in and lift the body up. Circle the arms the other way. Lengthening your spine on that inhalation and then moving over. Just holding it for a few moments. And really staying in that physical body in our earth. Lovely. Lift up, and we'll repeat that one more time on each side. So breathe in to lengthen. Create space. Hinge it. You might find you can move a bit deeper this time. Press down into the sole of your left foot. Gently engage core muscles, lift up. Circle the arms up. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out. Press into the sole of the right foot this time. You will bring that arm down. Turn both palms forward, let your arms lift up so they're at shoulder level. Bend your elbows so fingertips are pointing up to the sky. Going to keep the elbows in line with the shoulders. Lift both arms up above the body. And then gently rise up onto the balls of the feet. Lower the heels down, let your arms come down. I'm going to go up again, breathing in, taking the arms up. Rising up onto the balls of the feet. Feel the muscles in the legs engage. Beautiful. Bring the heels down, bring the arms down. A few rotations for the arms. And all the movements we do originate at the base of the spine. So feel that ripple travel up through your spine to your shoulders and then down through your arms into your elbows, into your wrists and fingers. And we'll let the arms come up to shoulder level. Twisting away, squeezing those muscles. And just double check, you can always see your hands at the corners of your eyes. So we keep the practice really safe, looking after the shoulders. Arms come back down. Bring your fingertips up, place them onto your collarbones or your shoulders, and we'll just circle the elbows again. But we're going to bring it to be a whole body movement. Sink into your knees, lift up so you feel, squeeze into the quads and create circles with those elbows. So you're stretching the chest, stretching the pecs. So we're giving the whole of the physical body a good stretch out. Strengthening the legs, strengthening the glutes. The elbows draw close in front and then take the arms the other way. Lovely. Let your arms come back down by your sides. Come back to the hips. A few more circles into those hips. Make them big, big circles this time. Less, and then just let the body come back to standing. Separate your feet. Nice wide stance. Gonna bend your right knee, sink down into that right thigh. So you're stretching out the adductor muscle on the left side. Up through the middle, down to the other side. And you come back through to the middle, hold your elbows, hang loose, let your knees softly bend and just swing between your left and right big toes. So you're stretching out your spine, stretching your skeletal system. The legs are stretched out, hamstrings, adductors. And then just allow the palms of the hands to come to the mat. Walk your feet in closer together. Bend your knees and slowly rise back up. I invite you to separate your feet again, actually. Now this time turn the toes of your right foot 90 degrees. Lift your left heel up, so your left heel is out, and then turn your hips, so your hips are square over your right leg. Bend your right knee, bend your right leg. You're gonna hinge forward, so your abdomen just rests onto your thigh, and just let the body relax forward. You can hold your knee, your ankle, your shin, your foot, or even the floor. And what we're doing first of all is we're just stretching out that front leg. We're stretching out the hamstrings, and we're going to gently just take a few breaths here. Just let that leg relax. Bend your knee, lift up. Paddle your feet round to the other side. Left foot 90 degrees. Take your right heel out on the side. Turn your hips so your hips are square. Bend your left knee and fold forward. So we're massaging the organs, the lower abdominals, the digestive organs, the elimination organs. So hold on to the knee, the shin, the ankle, the foot, the ground. And just pause with your knee bent for a few breaths. And then you can, if it feels good for you, you can straighten that front leg. You might even get a stretch through the other leg as well. Lovely. And then bring yourself back round to the front. And then just slowly, slowly rise back up. And bring yourself back to standing. Give yourself a little bit of a shake out after that, maybe. We're going to work with a lovely, lovely sequence now. We're going to work with a sequence that helps you to release tension, energy on all levels. We're going to move up through the body. And then we're going to move into our Ganesh sequence. And talks about Ganesh at the beginning. Ganesh is the elephant Ganesh, or the god Ganesh. It comes from the Vedic tradition or the Hindu tradition. And as I said, it's an archetypal figure, and we see lots of different images of Ganesh the elephant. Got great big ears to hear the truth, great big trunk, and the trunk represents swishing away all those obstacles. Now, the elephant Ganesh represents that earth element, and in the jungle, the elephant moves through and creates a pathway. It moves everything out of the way. The elephant is the largest animal in the jungle. So when we move with our Ganesh sequence, we're going to move any obstacles that might be in your path. Qualities of Ganesh are determination and strength. And the elephant walks its path with fearlessness, destroying all obstacles. Qualities of strength, endurance, and courage. So I'm going to invite you to step forward with your left foot, and you're going to anchor your right foot down onto the mat. And just begin stepping backwards and forwards with your left foot. You can lift your heel of your right foot up if you need to when you move. I'm just going to start moving the arms and swinging the arms as well. And we're just gaining a bit of momentum with the arms, and we can lift them all the way up. Have a nice stretch up through the spine, lifting the sternum, but really feeling the ground underneath your feet. And then let the arms come back down low again. Okay. So we're going to change the movement slightly. As you step forward, you're going to bring your arms forward to the backs of the hands, feet in front, just at the level of the pelvis. There we go. And then we're going to step back, bring the arms back and behind. Swinging them forwards again, we'll bring the hands a little bit higher to the level of the navel. Lovely, stepping back, the arms behind. Step forward. This time we'll go into the abdomen, solar plexus level. Lovely, stepping back, bring the arms back. This time we go to heart level. Stepping back, so you've got a nice squeezing between your shoulder blades. This time we're at throat level. And stepping back, eyebrow level. Stepping back. And then we'll go as if we'll go into the crown of the head. And stepping back. So we're going to repeat that again. So first of all, pelvis level. We're releasing, letting go of any fears and worries. Freeing up our security, feeling grounded. And then we're going to go to sacrum level. Freeing up communication, our relationships, our creativity. A solar plexus. We're bringing back our motivation, our energy, our zest for life. Heart level. Clearing those pathways that to and from the heart. Having compassion for ourselves. The throat level. Clearing the pathways of communication. You can breathe in as the hands come forward and breathe out as they come behind. And then we're going to eyebrow level, tuning into our wisdom and knowledge. And then we're coming up to crown level. We're feeling connected to the world around us, the earth, its creatures. Now, this time you step forward, you're going to bring your palms together and sink down or turn sideways so you can see. So we're going to sink into a very gentle warrior pose. So back leg straight, front knee slightly bent, pelvis is in neutral, coccyx slightly tipped underneath, palms are together, and sink down through your hips. So you feel really grounded, connected to the earth. Feel each of your toes, sole of your foot, and tune into your breath and your strong legs. Building that strength and stability in that Virabhadrasana, that earth warrior. Lovely. Bring your hands down to your heart. Step back with your left foot. Release your hands down. Begin stepping forwards and backwards with the right foot. Left foot stays anchored. And you can start to let your arms swing. And just start to build a lovely momentum, beautiful rhythm. So when we work with earth energy, we work with rhythms and cycles. Earth energy reminds us of the time to rest. As we have our seasons, everything reduces back just so we can get that new life, that freshness of spring and abundance of summer. And it's to take our time to rest during the winter months. Okay, now next time you come forward, you're going to bring your hands forward, backs of your hands down the level of the pelvis, and take the hands back. And we'll repeat that a few times at pelvis level. So we're building our security, building our home within our bodies, feeling secure and grounded. Moving a little bit higher into that area, that sacral area, into our relationships, finding our boundaries, boosting creativity. Coming to solar plexus, bringing back into our lives our zest, our motivation, creativity, manifestation. Come to heart level, open heart, having that compassion for ourselves to look after ourselves, building that self-love. They come into throat level, pathways of communication open. We can speak our truth. And we come to level of the eyebrows, bringing our wisdom forwards, knowing ourselves. And then up to crown level, feeling connected to all Earth's creatures, rivers, lakes, mountains, streams, herbs, flowers. And then this time when we come forward, we sink into that earth warrior. So you really feel the earth, the ground underneath your feet. Your front knee is over your ankle, back leg straight, Sink down through the hips. You can gently tighten the muscles in your legs. Feel as though you're growing roots down through your legs into the earth, deep down to the core. Breathe in, lift down, and you can even look up towards the back of your wrists. And sink into that quiet. Beautiful. Draw your hands towards your heart now. Step your right foot in to join your left. And just close your eyes for a few moments. Just feeling the earth beneath your feet. Gentle heartbeat. Moving awareness into your breath, to the nose, the nostrils. Beautiful. Bring your hands down on your sides. I have an obstacle on my mat. Got a little ripple in there. Never mind. Give yourself a little shake out after all of that. It's a powerful sequence. Have a drink of water. So we're going to move into our Ganesh movement. So if you want to have a little drink of water, you can do. And I'm going to invite you to stand with your feet maybe a little bit more than hip distance apart. So you feel really anchored and rooted. Strong, steady legs down towards the earth. We're going to begin what I call the swooshing movement. And it begins like this. So you let your right arm come in front and then your left. Got a little bit of a bend in your knees. And you just lower in your hips and pelvis, bending your knees. And your arms represent the trunk of Ganesh. And it's a lovely, joyful movement. And we're just moving through any obstacles. It could be obstacles of feeling tired or tense. Could be financial obstacles, could be anything at all. And quite often obstacles have a habit of being hidden. So we're going to start sinking down into those hidden obstacles, all the way down to wherever's comfortable for you. It could be ankle level. And then we're going to come back up again. And it's a lovely joyful movement, and obstacles begin to bounce off. They begin to disappear, begin to smile, feel quite joyful. And quite often the obstacles reappear. So we need to go back down, making sure that they're really well and truly gone. And then we're just going to pause down here, let the arms just stop moving on their own. Let your head, neck and shoulders relax. Enjoy nice deep forward bend. Let your knees soften and sink. And then we're going to lift up from the earth. We're going to imagine that we're lifting something strong, something probably quite heavy up from the earth. We're going to take it all the way to heart level. And breathe out. And then turn your hands forward. And at heart level, we're going to send it forward. We're going to move forward with a strong gradient of heart. And then lift the arms all the way up. Stretch up as if we're reaching for the highest. And then let the arms come back down. And we begin to swoosh the arms again. Letting those obstacles just bounce away. Feeling free, feeling really in the body. Letting go. Now we start to come down again. Obstacles can hide themselves. We're building fearlessness, strength, endurance. And then coming down towards the ground, and we're going to lift up again. Strengthen your legs, really squeeze into your glutes and core. Breathe your hands to heart level. And then we're going to breathe forwards. Let the hands move forward as if you're moving forwards from the heart. We're going to lift the arms all the way up, reaching up, stretching up through the body. And then this time we're going to turn the palms. In fact, no, we're going to bring the palms together. We're going to bend the elbows and bring the heels of the hands down, just in front of the crown. Squeeze your elbows forward. We're going to breathe in. And then as you breathe out, you're going to bend your knees, keeping your back very straight, knees over the ankles, and sinking down into Utkatasana, chair of the heart. Because our hearts are fearless. Straighten your legs now, bring your hands back down towards your heart, breathing in. And as you breathe out, sinking down again. Lovely. One more time, straightening the legs, bringing hands to the heart. And then we're going back down again. You really feel those feet anchored towards the earth. Bring the backs of the hands together. And as you straighten your legs, you bring in your hands down by your sides. And then we begin very soft. Swinging those arms like the trunk of Ganesha, moving through the jungle, moving through our lives. Coming down again, back to those things that are hidden, those fears, worries. And then pausing down there for a second, let your head, neck and shoulders relax. Let a big sigh out. And then we're going to lift up, lifting your strength, your determination, your courage to walk your path. Hands move forward from the heart, shining that heart forward, clearing that pathway. Straighten your legs, lift your arms all the way up. And this time the backs of the hands come together, shoulders relax. And we're going to bring the thumb and the first finger together. So you've got the other finger stretched out. And then the hands are going to come down and create a circle around. This represents the ears of Ganesh the elephant, the ears to hear the truth, hear the wisdom around us. Close your eyes for a few moments, just stand here. Stand here in this peace, this sanctuary. And holding this mudra, we hold the mudra of wisdom, knowledge. Just knowing yourself, knowing that wisdom and knowledge within. And in that sanctuary, that home within your body. When your palms meet into your heart. And I'm going to invite you to come down towards the ground. And just come down onto your tummy, just to rest down in crocodile pose for a few moments. Just take a few deep breaths. Separate your feet wide, have your heels separated, toes pointing outwards, one arm on top of the other. Place your forehead onto the back of your arms. Just inviting you to take a few deep breaths and make your body, your physical body, as heavy as possible. Really feel that downward force of gravity, holding you snug to the earth. Notice where your body ends and the earth begins. Let's take in a few long, slow breaths here. In some deep breaths, and let that breath travel right down as if it's traveling down to the bottom of the spine. Soothing breath, connecting with that Mother Earth Mother beneath you. It supports us and nourishes us. And then just begin to walk your feet back in closer together. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders and lift your body into that pose of a child. Bringing your hands back by your ankles when you're ready. Feel the ground beneath your knees, your shins, your feet, your arms. A beautiful, nourishing stretch through your spine. And the body finds that stillness, quality of restfulness. And I'm going to invite you to slowly begin to emerge. Just remembering what we said about everything in nature moving slowly. You can imagine your body's unfurling like a fern. Because we're in our earth element today, we're going to do a little bit more in the physical body. So I'm going to invite you back up to your feet. So slowly returning towards your feet. So we're going to work with a pose called Trikonasana, the triangle pose. And in Trikonasana, there are 3 different triangular shapes that we create with the physical body. And the triangle is one of the strongest shapes in the universe. And the triangle also, in some traditions, represents the earth element. So we're going to do our Trikonasana, our triangle pose, but we are going to do it, even though we're doing it in the physical element, we're going to use it to feel into that earth element within the body. So we're not going to overstretch with it. So bring your feet to a bit more than a shoulder distance. You've got a fairly wide stance. And we're going to turn the toes of the right foot 90 degrees. And then lift your left heel, take your left heel back. And then just adjust your feet so you've got that lovely tripod shape. So the heel of your right foot trails down towards the arch of your left foot. So you've got a really nice, strong connection with the earth. Check your hips are forward and that you can move your knee in line with your foot. Breathe out, feel that downward force. Lengthen your spine, lift your sternum, and then we're going to lift both of the arms up, so palms face forward to shoulder level, then just extend the arms outward from the heart. Breathe in, lengthen your spine, bend your right knee. Now keeping your hips and pelvis in that neutral position, just begin to hinge over towards the right side. So left arm lifts up, and then use your breath to create space in the ribs on the left. Let your right arm just dangle. And if you want to, you can look up towards the sky or towards your hand. Once you're into your shape, draw in on your core muscles. So drawing navel in towards the spine. And just taking a few deep breaths. Bend that leading knee, lifting. Your arms come down. Turn the toes of your right foot forward. Left foot moves 90 degrees. Take your heel back. Check your hips are forward. Core muscles on, lengthen your spine. Lift your arms, breathing in. Breathe them out, palms face forward. Bend your leading knee. And then hinging over towards the left. Right arm lifts up. Just feel that awareness through the hips, through your legs. And that earth connection down through the legs. The base of the body. Strengthening your connection with the earth element. You bend that leading knee, lift. We're going to go into a stage 2. So we'll enter into it the same way, but then we'll straighten that leading leg. So if you wish to stay as you were with the bent knee, you can. Breathe out. Feel the strength beneath your legs. As you breathe in, lift your arms, extend. Bend your right knee. Over into that shape. And then straightening the leg on the right. Making sure the body's in one plane. Get that right knee bend to lift you up. Arms descend down. Turning your toes towards the left side, take your right heel back. Keep breathing in, lifting your arms, extending outwards. Bend that left knee, lengthen your spine, moving over one vertebra at a time. Once you're into that shape, straighten that leading leg and sink down. Making sure your body stays in that one plane. Really feeling that earth connection through your legs, the bottom of the body, through the hips. Bend that leading knee to lift up. Turn both feet forward and come down into your forward bend. And then let your body move however it wishes. And then when you're ready, just begin to walk your feet back to hip distance. Bend your knees so your abdomen rests onto your thighs. Take a few breaths in and out here. And this is a practice you can do that really helps to ground you. You can have your palms flat down on the ground. And slowly begin to stand up. Stacking one vertebra at a time. Relax your shoulders down. And then circle the arms up and around, letting your palms meet. Hands come towards your arm. And then coming down onto your backs. You just come to lie on your backs. Have your feet quite close to your sitting bones, knees bent. I'm going to do a little bit of work with the earth element of the body. going to do a practice that really helps to settle you. So first of all, just make sure that you're really comfy down there, and that curve of your back, the lordosis, is flat down on the mat. And if it's not, you can lift your hips up and just move them towards your feet. So just check that your body's nice and flat down there. And then close your eyes for a few moments. Take a few breaths. And invite that breath to move deep down into the lowest part of the belly. You can even place your hands just below your tummy button. And then in your mind's eye, visualize that your sacrum is a little bit like the face of a clock, with the 6 o'clock being the tip of the coccyx, the 12 o'clock being the top of the sacrum, and then you've got 3 o'clock on your right hip and 9 o'clock on your left hip. And you're just going to begin pressing down towards 12 o'clock and then roll forwards down towards 6 o'clock at the coccyx, and just continue that lovely rolling motion. So you're massaging all the way down towards the coccyx. You can have your hands on your tummy, or you can have them down by your sides. It's entirely up to you, whatever feels more comfortable for you. We're just gently massaging and rocking the body. And then after moving between 6 and 12, start moving between 3 and 9. So you're just using your knees really. Just rocking one way and then the other. And then begin going around the clock. So from 3 to 12 to 9, down to 6. And you might even get your sitting bones in there as well, which are also a key part of the body that relates to that earth element. And change your directions, go both ways. You're just rocking around. And then do what feels good. So go wherever you like on your clock. And then just stretch your legs away, let your toes roll out to the side, palms face upwards. And if you've got a blanket you want to place over you, you can just place that blanket over you now. And let your body relax. We're going to do a relaxation, earth relaxation. So just settling yourselves down. Taking a moment to scan through your physical body, beginning at your feet. And allow that scan to go through your toes, all of your foot, your arch, through all the bones in your feet, into your ankle, and then up the length of the legs, your knees, hips, And just checking in with all parts of your being. The back of the body, your hands and your wrists, arms. And then check in with your breath. Notice that breath. And take it right down into the lowest part of your lungs and down into your belly. And relax. And let go. We'll start off relaxing the physical body. So just begin by moving your toes, moving them however you wish. And then begin circling your toes around. So you're moving. The heels stay down, but you're just circling your toes around. Go a couple of times in one direction and then change your direction. And then just let your toes roll out to the sides. Tightening your calf muscles now. And then relax your calf muscles. Lift the knees. So your quads tighten. And breathe in. As you breathe out, softening the quads, softening the knees. Squeezing into the glutes, feel the body lift from the mat. And then let go, feel the body descend downwards. And just notice how snug your body feels, that force of gravity holding you close to the earth. Press the sacrum down, massage any part of the sacrum. Breathing down now, breathing deep down into the lowest part of the belly. Sending that breath down as far as it'll go. Moving that awareness now along the length of your spine into your arms and your hands. Stretch your fingers away from your palms. And then let your fingers curl. And then just roll the arms in towards the body so you feel a twist through the arms. And then roll the arms back again. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Let your shoulders relax down. Turn your head to the left side and your right side. And then come to your face. Scrunch up your forehead, scrunch your eyes together, wriggle, really wriggle your nose. Move your jaw and spend a few moments with your face. Really relaxing all parts of your face. Your face softens now and relaxes. And coming back now down towards your feet that walk the earth, that offer you that support, stability, and move us forward. And at the soles of your feet now, I invite you to draw in on an earth energy, a quality of stability and strength. And we're going to invite it in through the soles of the feet, relaxing the toes, breathing, that nurturing feeling into your feet. And it spirals along the sole of the foot, massaging the ball of the foot, the arch, the heel. And you can view it as a colour or a feeling, whatever works for you. Just invite it to nurture you. And it moves into the ankles, it spirals its way up through the calf muscles, into the knees, the back of the knees, the front of the knees. And you just breathe out. That quality of letting go, that downward force, the earth's absorbing whatever you don't need, clearing space. Like the elephant Ganesha moving through the jungle, clears that space. I'm going to breathe that earth energy, that nurturing feeling, that quality of Mother Earth up into your legs, into your quads, relaxing the muscles and the bones, the structures, the fascia. And it moves up into the pelvis, the pelvic bowl, the hips, the organs of that area. Breathe in that nurturing feeling in. Letting go. Noticing the places you can feel the ground beneath your back. Breathing that nurturing feeling in, and it fills the belly, it fills the digestive organs, it fills the chest, it's the heart, the lungs, the shoulders. It moves down into your arms and into your hands, into your fingers. Into your face. And the back of your head. Softening the eyes and the jaw. And any part of the body that's not feeling so relaxed, just invite that nurturing essence of Mother Earth to move then on. Breathe it in and breathe out. Taking your awareness now towards your nose, in the space just beneath your nose. Just that cool air filling your body. Inviting you to rest here in this sanctuary, this nurturing place. Just allow your body to rest back into Mother Earth. I'm going to invite you now to just start moving your body. Your toes a wriggle, like a smile. And each of the elements relate to the other elements. The earth, our physical earth that we live upon. We need the elements of water to nourish us, the element of fire to warm the earth, to give us light and heat, the element of air that we breathe. So I invite you now to breathe in and draw that element of air down into your lungs. And as you breathe out, just begin to move in a way that's just perfect for you. Start to move your shoulders and your arms. And in your mind's eye, I invite you to visualize the earth. Visualize the sun, sunlight beaming down on a beautiful autumn day. See the colours, see the textures, hear the sounds. Breathing in now, breathe in that essence of the elements. Fresh energy and vitality begins to move through your body, nourishing you, revitalizing you, flowing down the length of your spine, down over the face, creating a smile, down into your arms, your hands, into the different systems of your body, nourishing your skeletal system, your digestive organs, organs of elimination, circulation, hormonal system, down into your hips, into your legs, your knees, your ankles, your heels, your feet, and then your toes. And then take a moment to turn over onto one side. And then slowly, slowly, slowly begin to move and just bring yourself into a seated position. And just make sure you sit comfortably, just for a few moments. I'm just going to sit for a few moments, and I'm going to invite you to bring your ring finger and your little finger in towards your thumb. So your index finger and your little finger are pointing out. So it's a little bit like, I'll come over above the cameras here. So it's like this, they look like little deer heads. That's it. And then bring your hands down, place your hands onto the backs of your knees. And I invite you to close your eyes for a few moments. And we're going to do something called Privathi Dharanam, which is an earth concentration. As you breathe in now, just inviting your breath to slowly start moving down through your body, as if your breath is being drawn down towards the center of the earth. And as you breathe out, it's like a prayer from the earth traveling back up towards you. Feeling your breath moving down. And travel out beyond the base of your body. And just visualize it, imagine it traveling down through the ground. Layers of soil. The layers of rock. Eventually down to the core of the earth. And like that stillness of the earth to fill your body as you exhale. It's supported and steady. Rest into this stillness for a few moments. And just begin releasing your mudra. Put your hands together in front of your heart. And place your palms over your eyes. And just begin to separate your fingers, let the light travel in. Your face and forehead looked up. And jaw. And softly stop. And give yourself a big, nice, generous hug. Bringing your palms together. And your hands back together. And the affirmation for your mudra is, I release and trust as I send my roots deep into the earth. I release and trust as I send my roots deep into the earth. And you can just complete by creating that mudra one more time. I release and trust as I send my roots deep into the earth. And it's called the Aparna mudra. And it reduces stress and anxiety and has a relaxing effect on the pelvis and lower body. So I hope that you enjoyed this evening's Earth Element class.